Good morning, everyone. Sunday morning, early. Me and Grayson are in the shop. He just woke up. I've been in here for 2 hours. What time is it? I don't know. 7. Once again, there you go. NEC Custom, the card of the week. So everybody go check him out. Make sure you like and subscribe his channel. Got our shop cards scrolling in the background, and this morning is going to be a little bit of a tutorial on how to do a vinyl roof on a car. Now this is completed, so I'm going to just explain how it is done. It's very simple, a little tedious towards the corners, but bear with it, and it has to do with a lot of stretching and stuff. So, and something that is not meant to stretch is hard to stretch. But I just want to show you the vinyl roof on the Caddy, which is just on there, and it's not painted yet or anything. And this is to factory specs. I looked it up online, so let's see if it'll focus. Maybe I have to take the light, turn the light off. There you go. Let me just keep it like that. Let me turn it off completely. There we go. I'll just use light from the other lights. Okay, what I used on this car, you can use 2-inch tape. Some cars you'll need 2-inch tape because some cars don't have the seam down the center. And this one particularly does. So I use 2-inch 3M. And I only use 3M because anything else that gets wet will come off. Just the paint, when you paint it, I use the acrylic. And that's water-based, so you put water on it. So what you want to do is I start off on the outer side here. And I take my first piece of tape and I cut it, 4 inches long, even though I only need 1 inch. And I overhang it, but I go straight along this lower line. Don't follow this up, just keep it going straight. You're just going to cut that with a new blade X-Acto knife. And then what you're going to do is I have one of these here. It's a spatula, for hair dye. And my daughters, they want to streak their hair and stuff, and they have these left over, and I take them. This is perfect for smoothing everything out, around these little pieces here. Now that light is cut out, and I put the Molotow chrome pen on there. And don't worry if you get it on the tape, because you're going to be painting around that anyway. It's hard to do this with I'm going to use my paintbrush. And you're going to cover over this window completely, so that's a solid piece of tape. Now, once you get everything smoothed out, you may do this 3 or 4 times before you get it right. And the tape is cheap. Once you get this here, if you put a slit right down that high spot of that light, that tape will sort of fold over on all sides, and then you can just push it in. But I do that part last. So what I do is I just lay it all down, stick it on with my finger the best I can, and then you have your window. You're going to cut not at exactly the corner, but about 1/8 of an inch in, and you're going to cut from there to here, about 1/8 inch from that point, and then do the same thing from here to here. So you're going to have an X in the window, and then you'll push those pieces in and fold them over, and you'll see what is on the inside is what you have is that. And then you trim that afterwards. I haven't trimmed this yet, so that's still got to be trimmed out. And then you can paint over that tape to match the interior. Okay. Your hard sections, and I still have to do some more smoothing on this, is right here in the corners, because this tape does not want to bend. And keep in mind, when you put this tape down, this here edge is probably going to run like this. Okay. So you're going to cut straight down, so you'll take that little piece, that little excess piece off. Okay. You're in my light, son. Thank you. Then you're going to cut down here. Also a 1/4 inch overlap. You're in my light again. A 1/4 inch overlap, and then fold your piece in behind the window. What? You can see from there. Oh, your nose is peeling.
No, I want to show the guys the puppy right there.
All right. Well, I'm doing something right now, and then we'll show her. Okay. Okay. So when you get that piece all laid in, use your little plastic doodad here to, get your edges and your corners down and around your edge, and then you can trim all, your pieces that you have overhanging past your chrome trim that's on the car. Then you want to do the other side. Same thing there. You just follow what I just showed you on the other side, and you'll come out something similar like that. Now, the reason I do that from the sides here and over here, starting at the bottom on both sides, now your lines for your roof trim are even. Okay. Now what you want to do is you're going to take your tape, okay, and you're going to overlap the first piece of tape by 1/8 of an inch. And that's going to give you that 1/8 inch seam that you see on vinyl roofs. Okay, and then you put this piece on up to the center, cut it, fold it under. Same thing with this piece, same exact thing. 1/8 inch here, and that'll automatically give you an 1/8 inch down the center. Okay, like I said, the corners, see how it's a little wrinkled there? I still have smoothing to do before I do any painting. And that will all smooth out as the tape learns the shape of the car. It smooths out very well. And then on the bottom section here, you're going to take a piece of tape and lay it long ways this way. Even with your trim all the way across, you're going to cut it on the angle so that it's overlapping your corner here and your quarter here by 1/8 inch, and then fold it inside. So on the inside you have something that looks like that. And then all of this on the inside will get trimmed as close as you can to the window and then painted to match the interior. So that's pretty much the whole gist of doing a vinyl roof with masking tape. And you say, why do we do it like this? Well, you could paint the plastic and have a vinyl roof that looks like a plastic roof, or you could do it this way and have a vinyl roof that actually has texture and looks like a vinyl roof. And you can see those overlaps. And you can see I'm still teaching the tape how to lay down, and it's going to do it. Yeah, just a lot of smoothing and everything. And then once that's painted, it'll look just like a vinyl roof. And when you do it, just do it with a semi or a flat. And I'm using the Createx opaque white, and that's a flat finish. And that's pretty much it. So, well, in looking at the car, I'm not redoing this whole car, I'll tell you that right now. There's a couple of issues with it that I noticed, and probably some judges would notice. I mean, if you hold it in the light a certain way, if you look right by the mirror, where the mirror would go, you see that hole? To the bottom left of that mirror, there's 3 little fish eyes. You can see them. I can see them in the camera. There's 3 little fish eyes right there. And then on the same thing on the other side here, underneath the rocker, there's a couple of fish eyes down there. but I'm not stripping the car and doing it over. You know, not for $30 a can for the paint. Sorry, they'll just have to deal with it. If it wins something, great. If it don't, I don't care. It's just what I wanted to do. Just take you over here for a second. I had to take the hood and the trunk deck lid out this morning and reshoot them because on the sides, where the hood folds down, right there, the paint was thin on there and on the trunk, so I had to sand them down, start over. So that's what I'm doing today. Now, we got Grayson's car almost all put together. What we did is we put a coat of that Fancy Dancy shimmer paint on it, and it needs a lot of sanding because this plastic doesn't like paint. So you can see it's all haze. So I gotta wet sand the whole car and then shoot a coat of clear on it. But it should look good when it's done. That's that. Now, Grayson has something to say.
Look at this cute little doggy.
Look at this cute little doggy, he says. Do you want to show them how she lays down?
Yeah.
Here, you take it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she didn't lay down, did she?
No, she gets
You have
right.
to teach her.
She gets right.
You go, sit down. Down. Good girl. Oops, and I hit her right in the head with a piece of bagel. All right. Well, I'm done with my update, so
Yeah.
we will talk. Another Ghostbuster car. Fancy Dancy one. All right. We will talk to you guys later on. And once again, don't forget to go visit NEK Customs and give them a like and a subscribe. Talk to you guys later. Have a great Sunday.